What's up? What's happening? What is going on, man? My people, what is up? I hope everybody's having a good day, good evening, a good morning, a good afternoon, a good mid-morning, a good early morning. I don't know where y'all are at, but wherever y'all are at, what's up? What's going on, Miss Felicia? What's going on, Mr. Eric? Thank y'all for tuning in. I appreciate it. Yeah, I appreciate it. I appreciate the love. Now, just so y'all know, we might get some viewers in here, and this is for people who watch on YouTube too. We might get some viewers in here that might not be seeing eye to eye right now. On a lot of different things that ain't got nothing to do with y'all. And so if there's people that come in the room and they have a little back and forth, which we're all adults, so I hope it doesn't happen, but if there is a little back and forth, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Ain't got nothing to do with you. Ain't got nothing to do with me. So anyway, we're here chilling. Happy Monday, my favorite day of the week. I know a lot of people don't like Mondays. I love Mondays. And why do I love Mondays? It's because even though it's the marking of the beginning of the week for a lot of people, for me, it's like the beginning of a clean slate, so to speak. If you set goals, if you're someone who's into setting goals and all that good stuff, that's what it is to me. That's what it is to me. So anyway, dang, my face look bright as hell on this thing, huh? Let me see what I can do. See if I can turn this down just a tad bit, man. Just a tad bit. Face looking mighty shiny. Face looking mighty shiny. This thing always resets. Always resets itself. Let me see what we get. Oh, that's better. That's better. Apply. Dang. There we go. And done. Much better. Much better. All right. Anyway. Hey, Tashi in the house. Tashi in the house. What's going on? What's going on? Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Everybody having a good time. I love when Mondays are done, Eric says. You know how we do. Tashi, thanks for the hug and the loves. I appreciate it. I hope everyone is having a good Monday, a productive Monday. Even if it's not a productive Monday, I just hope everything's going okay for you. This is going to be another Dwayne Q&A. My email is I'm actually pretty happy, man. I'm pretty happy. Friends and acquaintances have emailed in tons of questions, and I'm gonna read some off. I haven't seen them because I want to hear them with you guys, basically, is my point. I want to hear them at the same time you're hearing them. So I don't have any pre-thoughts of what I'm going to say or anything like that. Not that I wouldn't say the same thing, even if I had pre-thoughts. It's just, I don't think we take enough time to live in the moment and appreciate the moment. So that's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm contributing to this Monday, is just living in the moment. So yeah, so we'll be doing that here in just a little bit. We'll be doing that. But again, this is, yeah, it's Monday, man. It's Monday. We're getting down. I don't know. I mean, I kind of know why it's my favorite day of the week, but then again, I don't know why it's my favorite day of the week, but it's just for whatever reason, Monday gives me energy. Because it's the beginning of something new. I guess it's the beginning of something new. If that makes sense. Tasha says, my day is okay. Very chill. Zero complaints. Glad you're back. Missed your good words. Thank you so much. Thank you. Eric says, yeah, missed your kind and wise words and thoughts. Thank y'all, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate the love, man. I appreciate all the energy. Yeah. And I know I say this a lot, and I know I say that a lot when I'm streaming, but it does feel like it's been forever. My schedule is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday. I'm still bouncing around. I don't know, because I wasn't even going to go live today, but then I figured I can't have this energy inside me and not share it. And plus, a schedule is a schedule, right? You can't always keep changing it, although I've changed it a couple times as far as the times and stuff like that go. So anyway, welcome, y'all. Welcome. I'm thirsty, though.
He needs some milk.
I don't know about milk, but I definitely need something. So looking forward to this Q&A, Tasha. Okay. I am too, man. I'm anxious. I'm always anxious to read these questions and see what people are thinking and all that kind of stuff. So welcome everybody who's just got in. Welcome. We're going to be doing some cool Q&A. A little bit about my weekend, just so y'all know, as Eric says, gonna watch while I get on the elliptical in about 5 minutes or so. That right on, man. Get your workout on. I'm proud of you, bruh. Handle your business. Yeah, my weekend. How did my weekend go? My weekend was productive. Did some street photography, did a couple portrait photography shoots. That's kind of really about it, man. Just and then my own nerdy shit, just studying stuff and just trying to better my mind, put my mind in more of a learning state. And yeah, just chilled, man. Just chilled out. Of course, busy, but not busy. I don't know if that makes sense, but I like giving, give you 2 cents, girl. You never know. It might be worth 4, it just depends on who's listening and who's watching. But yeah, we're just here having a good time. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. And, yeah, that's that's really about it, man. But this weekend, what exciting happened this weekend? Oh, not really exciting, but there was a fight in Safeway that I witnessed in the spice aisle, in the spices, the baking and spices aisle. I think it's the same aisle. I don't know. But anyway, there was like this fight. And normally, fights are kind of negative. Obviously, I don't like drama. I don't do drama. I don't do none of that. I just dip, right? So, but there was a fight in this aisle, and there's a lot of stores right now that are out of stuff, or they're doing the whole, there's a shortage, so we are allowing people only to buy 2 packages of this or whatever. And so, what's up, Ace? What's going on, man? Good to see you. Hey. So there was this fight, in the aisle, in the spices and baking aisle or whatever. And there was a certain type of flour, and they only had so much left. And it was like almond flour or some kind of flour that this Vietnamese person wanted. And then there was this other person. There was this white dude who was just like, it was almost like a negotiation, but because of the communication breakdown, the white dude thought the Asian dude or whatever, or the Asian person was being disrespectful, when the Asian person just didn't really speak very good English. And their mannerisms are very different than what Americans are. So the white dude thought that the Asian person was being rude and started popping off at the mouth. And me being me is none of my business. So I kind of stay out of it. Although I wanted to tell the man, look, obviously this person doesn't speak very good English. They're not trying to be rude. So, whatever. But I stayed my peace. Man, this shit got physical. I was like, yo, it's really going down like this over some flour, bro? Over some flour, it's going down like this? Oh my gosh. It was crazy. It was crazy. Funk Shop TV in the building. Yo, what's up, my man? What's up? Let me know if you're streaming, because I'll come and raid you or whatever. You know how we do. It was over the last garlic powder. I'll throw down. Yeah, I'm telling you, it was just over coconut flour that this argument started in Safeway. And I'm thinking to myself, in retrospect, in a bigger picture, even though as silly as that argument is and it got physical, there was no need for it to get physical if the communication was better, right? So I say that to say this. As far as my weekend goes, there was some things that I witnessed that went down that I wish didn't go down. And again, none of it's my business. None of it has anything to do with me. But at the same time, you just wish certain things didn't go down. And other than that, my weekend was very good. It was productive. It was, I went and played in the rain. Like I said, did some street photography stuff and hung out. And I'm getting to the point now to where although I like my space, I like being by myself. As human beings, we're not to be meant to be in solitude as long as we've been in solitude for a lot of people, especially for people who's been in solitude like since February or March. You start to go stir crazy, right? So I kind of getting a little stir crazy for even something as simple as physical touch. And this has nothing to do with sexual shit. I'm telling you, when a human goes so long without physical touch, regardless whether it's a handshake, especially a hug, something, when we go without that for so long, something transpires mentally that really starts to change you and wear you down. And so I think this weekend has brought more of a realization. It's brought more of a realization to me that, man, because I sit with myself, explore my feelings and all that kind of stuff. That's how I stay even, right? That's how I make sure that I'm making informed decisions and not just jump into conclusions or jump into automatically this is what this is without seeing, the whole big picture. But I realize that I'm really starting to be like, even hugs. I'm like, oh my gosh, I miss hugs, man. So yeah, that was cool this weekend. That realization of, man, that physical contact is being missed. So Ace says, damn, that's crazy. Tasha says, who ended up with the flower? I don't even know. I dipped out. So I don't know who ended up with the flower. Biggs, man, I hear you. I sure wish people made better choices. Hey, man, we all need to make better choices in everything that we do. I wish too. I wish, especially these people in this aisle, I wish they would have made better choices. But then again, communication breakdown. That's funny. Felicia at Tasha, right? He left out the best part. Well, I don't know the outcome because I'm not one to sit around and watch a lot of shit happen like that. I just get what I got to get and dip out, because you never know. You might be just standing around watching something and become part of the residual effect of everything. And I'm not that dude, man. I'm not that guy. If I see some shit going on over here, I'm like, ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm out. That's just the way I am. That's how I keep my chi centered. You know what I'm saying? That's how I keep my chi centered. Hey, thank you very much. I appreciate that, Felicia. Thank you. Appreciate the cheers and the bits. Ace said, I would have grabbed the flower and said, neither of you get it. For sure. In the midst of them arguing, just come over, kind of creep over and be like, thank you. And then dip out, because they both will look at you crazy like, what? And then I turn around and be like, nah, hell no. Both of y'all was arguing over some dumb shit. So, hey, thank you, Eric. I appreciate it. Yeah, I said both y'all arguing over some dumb shit. Give me the flowers so I can dip the hell up out of here, you know. So anyway, yeah, so that was my weekend. That was probably the most excitement this weekend besides my Dolphins. Shout out to my Dolphins beating the Patriots. That was dope. That was super dope. Patriots are out of the playoffs for the first time in 12 years. How dope is that? I think that's awesome. Thank you. I appreciate it, Felicia, for them bits. He said, my flower now. I'm the captain now, you know. But yeah, man, it was a cool weekend. It was a cool weekend, and I hope all y'all had great weekends too, man. I want y'all to type in chat right now. Everybody that's in here, even if you're lurking, it's all good. I want you to type the best part of your weekend. And if Saturday and Sunday is not your weekend, what was the best part of your Saturday and Sunday? That's what I want you to type, because we're going to focus on nothing but positivity up in this bitch. All this love. That's what we focusing on right here, man. I don't care about nothing negative. That's what I want to know. Oh, man. But I'm glad to at least see friends through video or through like live messaging like this. You know what I mean? I'm glad to see that. I'm very glad to see that. So Ace said, went shopping for some clothes, found some badass Converse. That's what's up. Was it a Converse All-Stars or were they different type of Converse, man? John said he worked. Hey, John, thank you for the bits. I appreciate it. Ace says, hi, Kiwi. Felicia said, talking to our lovely Fab Five, always a good time. Didn't do much this weekend. That's what's up. That's what's up. Oh, Ace got the Converse All-Stars. Okay. I feel you. I can dig it. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. I like that, man. Who else had a good weekend or a good Saturday, Sunday, man? Who else, even if it's something little, like you tasted the best food you ever had, or like something just really good happened. Something really good happened. Maybe, I don't know, but maybe just something good. Anything good. Doesn't matter how big or small it was. That's what's up. I can dig it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to answer these questions. Sorry, I got all sidetracked because it's funny because when I get ready to stream, people now know my schedule. And so they're always like, oh, sorry for the late thing or whatever. But this is the question that I have to ask and all that. But just so y'all know, the questions come from the DPC experience at gmail.com. The DPC experience at gmail.com. Speaking of which, here's all my, let's see, Ace says they're rainbow colored for love and equality. My man, hey, that's what I'm talking about right there. That's what I'm talking about. Kids, are you learning stuff right now? Everyone is equal no matter what. Okay, as long as y'all getting it. Tasha said the salad from Mod was definitely a highlight. Last night, his Discord with the Fab Five was good times for sure. Appreciate the love and the unity for sure. 100%. 100%. Let's see. All right. So let's see. John says, or Felicia says, yes, girl. John says, I bought presents for a friend's son. This little man is going to be stoked and excited as hell. That's awesome, man. That's awesome. Yeah. When you can do something for something else, maybe somebody who's in need, maybe somebody who just maybe down on their luck or something, just to cheer up the day. It doesn't have to be expensive, man. People just want to know that they're thought of, right? No one's asking to drop off a brand new car in a driveway with a bow on front. Would it be nice? Yeah, absolutely. But at the same time, just someone thinking of another person, that's awesome. And you took the time out, regardless. It could be something small. Them toys can be itty bitty. It can be micro machines. Remember micro machines? They can be micro machines, but to them, that's a big old Tonka truck. You know what I'm saying? Because you thought of them. So that's awesome, John. Good job. That's badass. That's bad ass.
That was easy.
So, anyway, the questions that I'm going to, let's see. Tasha says, oh, and I tried the Kali. Okay. Tasted like dough. Depends on how, what you put on it and all that kind of stuff. But at least you tried it, right? At least you tried it. Even if it's something that you wouldn't really want to go back to or whatever, at least you tried it. I love the cauliflower crust at Mod, but that's just me. So Tasha says, John, you're so sweet. John says they don't have much. I did what I could. Man, I'm telling you right now, what you're doing, when someone says I did what I could, the person receiving that appreciates it more than you know. So just keep on keeping on, baby. Keep on keeping on. That's what we do around here. Hell yeah. Keep on keeping on. Let's see. Oh, she said, no, it was good. That's what's up. That's what's up. Ace says, I'll post pics of the shoes on my Instagram if anyone wants to see them. Hell yeah, bro. Post them up. Eric says, best part was getting started on the elliptical finally and talking with some friends and friends who are family. Mod was pretty awesome too. Hell yeah. I love Mod, man. And I'm glad you're getting started on the elliptical, man. Congratulations. Keep it up. Keep it up. A month from now. Oh, and this is another thing. Word of advice. Not that, you need my advice, but word of advice is take as many pictures as you can. Take every 3 to 4 days or once a week, take a picture in the same exact spot, same time of day, usually right when you wake up, because that's your true weight. When you wake up in the morning, that's you're at your truest weight right there. So if you are going to weigh yourself, even though the number is really not that important, weigh yourself every day, same time in the morning. That's your true weight. But take pictures once a week, because when you look back on those pictures, you'll be glad you did. Just saying. Just saying. Boom, 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 boom. Hey, Don in the building. Don in the building. What's up, Don? Thank you for coming through. Hey, I love it. I love it. Thank you. Ace says, I posted the flyer, my friend. Did for our New Year's party event we are having. Uh-oh. Having a New Year's party. Party. Big says, for real, John, it feels good. I've been trying to support a single parent with 2 kids who are out of work. Ended up sending over $300 Venmo, collected a bunch of gifts, given them my Xbox, and got them a Christmas dinner. So my Christmas is complete. Congratulations, my brother. That's awesome. When you give of yourself to people who have less, that's humanity. That's what we do. Tasha says, proud of you, Eric. Keep it up. Dawn says, hey everyone, hugs and kisses. I like it. I hit the scale in the morning naked after I hit the baño. That's what you do. Hey, Mel's in the building. Hola, señorita. What's going on? How are you? How you doing? Doing good? I hope you're doing good. I'm doing good. We just up here getting ready to have this Q&A with myself. You know what I mean? Having this Q&A. Again, if you guys want to email questions in, the DPC experience at gmail.com, the DPC experience at gmail.com. You'll be glad you did. I promise you that. So yeah, let's see. I like that. Hey, Mom, how you doing? Mom's in the building. Hey. I like that. Everyone's saying hi to everybody, man. That's dope, man. Yeah, so we're going to get into these questions. And again, I'm so grateful when people take the time to send in these questions and they just want my honest opinion about stuff, which I'm very humbled, man. I'm very humbled. I'm just a dude who has opinions and thoughts like everybody else, man. And for some people to email me and want to know what my specific opinion is on something, I'm very grateful. Also, a special shout out and happy holidays to everybody who's watching this now and everybody in the future. If you celebrate holiday, doesn't necessarily have to be Christmas. It could be, something else, whatever. But happy holidays. Happy holidays. And yeah, so I am going to get into these questions right now. Let's see. Actually, after I catch up, everyone's saying hi. Everyone's saying hi. Mom says hi all. Felicia says hi, Melissa. Hi, Mom. Hi, Paul. Melissa says hi, Paul. Dawn with the wave, with the hand wave, the bigs. I love it. I love it. Shout out to Moms for the dinner she had me stop and pick up after work. You see that in FSTV fam chat, D? No, I did not. I'll take a look, my brother. I will definitely take a look. John, hey, Mom. Eric, hey, everyone. All right. So I'm going to get to this Q&A real quick because the time goes really fast and I don't want to overrun time, so I can go ahead and raid my man at Funk Shop TV. But I wanted to get on here real quick because I wanted to. So first question. Let's get to this first question. All right. Erica, once again. Erica, hey, thank you for the cheers. I appreciate it. Thank you. Erica, thank you again for another question. You sent me in like 6, and I appreciate it. Keep on sending them in. I appreciate it. First question. If you could live in a book, TV show, or movie, what would it be? Ooh, what?
Oh shit!
That's a great question. Wow. If I can be in a book, movie, or what was it? If I can be in a book, TV show, or movie, what would it be? Wow. Don says, I'd like to point out Dwayne looks rather snazzy. I like the jacket and hoodie look. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. I try. I just, these old rags. Nah, thank you. I appreciate it. Another advantage of losing weight is the outfits kind of fit a little bit better and they look a little bit better. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you. Felicia says he always looks good. Hey, Don says facts at Felicia. Yup. Q. That is a dope question. Dawn, I'm in Halloween PJ pants and a hoodie. Get it, girl? Get it. Rocking the bummy look. But you know what? The bummy look is dope. Owen Wilson loves it.
Wow.
He says, wow. I love it. And you know what? You rock the pajamas.
Respect the drip, Karen.
All right. If you could live in a book, TV show, or movie, what would it be? Wow. So if I can live in a book, was that it? Yeah. So if I can live in a book, I think the book I would live in would probably be something like The Never-Ending Story or something like that. I don't know, because a lot of books that I read is like, they're not books that have stories in them like that. So that one's kind of hard for me. John says, James and the Giant Peach. Right on. That's a good one. That's a good book and a movie. Don says, got the messy bun also. Hey, you got to have accessories, right? Don says she'd be in Harry Potter or Jurassic Park. Okay. Tasha says, book for me. Yes. I would, if you can live in a book, TV show, or movie, what would it be? I would live, I read it wrong. So what would it be in, or what would I live in? Okay. I thought you meant what movie. See what I'm saying? I'm always willing to admit when I don't understand fully the question. So I reread it. I would like to live in a book, to be honest with you. Tasha, I'm with you. The reason why I would like to live in a book, although movies and TV shows are awesome, books, especially adventure books, story books, or things like that, books allow you to paint your own picture. of what you think the scenery looks like, what you think the main characters look like, what you think the time looks like, right? Because some stories have times of like fantasy times. Some stories are 1765. Some stories are about history. Some stories are about whatever. So I would think I would like to live in a book, because whoever read my book would make their own, could see their own, they can create in their own mind of what they think the story looks like. And I think that's a beautiful thing. That's what I think. Tasha says, I took that as she meant which one of the three. That makes sense. Tasha says, I like the idea of someone using their imagination. Absolutely. 100%. Don says, like the books, you choose your own destiny and routes. Yes. John says books are better. Man, I'm glad we got okay. Look at y'all, man. We got some book readers in the building. That's what I'm talking about. Kids, do you love books? Kids love books too. Now don't get me wrong, there's awesome TV shows and movies and stuff like that, but books, yeah, because of the imagination. It's definitely because of the imagination, and yeah. So that's awesome. Great question. Thank you, Erica, for turning that in. Let's see. Thank you, Don. I appreciate you. John says, yes, books are better. Let's see. Second question. So yes, book. Hey, thank you for the cheer. I appreciate it. So yes, a book over TV and movies is what I would like to live in. Number 2. Oh, this is okay. Number 2, this is sent in by Chris S. Chris S. As you guys know, I kind of like to try to guess their last names. I'm going to say Chris Stanley. I don't know why I said Stanley, but it just rolls off the tongue right. Chris Stanley. It's not Chris Stanley. It's just Chris S. And I'm not sure if this is a male Chris or a female Chris. Ruth Chris. Doesn't matter. Ruth Chris. So the question is, if you can bring one musician back from the dead, who would it be and why? What a great question.
Another one.
Let's see. Wow. If you can bring one dead musician back, who would it be? Right? Dead musician. If you can bring one musician back from the dead. Yeah. So if you can bring one musician back from the dead, who would that be? Man. Let's see. Mom says no TV show for me, could be canceled. Oh, I love that answer, Mom. I'd have to choose my own advertisers. Books are better. 1000%. Books are so much better. So much better. Yeah, I love it. Let's see. Thank you, Mom. Thank you. Don says, ooh, that's a hard one. It is a hard one, right? Storelli. Tasha says Storelli. Don says, I really loved Aaliyah. Aaliyah was awesome. Aaliyah was dope, taken way too early. Definitely, Don. I loved Aaliyah too. Felicia said, or she's laughing at Tasha. Tasha said, nope, that wasn't him. Mom said Ella Fitzgerald. Is that who you're talking about, Ma? Ella Fitzgerald? You know who I would bring back? One musician I would bring back if I could. I would bring back, and why. This is not only who you would bring back, but why. I would bring back, there's one or two people, and I know this is probably against the rules, but there was no rules in the beginning, so we're just making them up as we go. But if I can bring one dead musician back, or one musician back from the dead, one would have to be Marvin Gaye, because I think Marvin Gaye would be so dope to just sit down and have a conversation with, and pick his brain about, you know, his music compositions, his thoughts, just everything. Marvin Gaye would be one. And then I know a lot of people don't like him or whatever, but he's the whole reason I started singing is Michael Jackson. I would love to sit down with Michael Jackson and just have a real person-to-person conversation. No cameras, no reporters twisting words around, no, just none of that. It would just be human to human, Michael Jackson and Marvin Gaye. Let's see. Whitney, absolutely. Funk Shop TV says Jam Master Jay. That's what I'm talking about. I love it. I love it. I love it. Mom says yes. Eric says Tupac. Right on. Okay. I ain't mad at you. Don says actors I'd bring back. Robin Williams. His death was really affected me. Yes. Robin Williams' death is proof that money does not buy you happiness. That man's he was lonely for a very, very long time. And that's a whole nother subject that I can definitely dive into, but it's for another stream. But I tell you what, Don, you're 100% correct. Robin Williams, hands down, awesome. I would love to see him be brought back. Mom said, ooh, good one, Marvin Gaye. Thank you, Mama. Felicia said, I was just typing Michael Jackson too. Yes, absolutely. And I know people have their own personal opinions of Michael Jackson and whatever, but for me, he's legend. He's icon. And without Michael Jackson, I don't know if I would have started singing when I was younger. So, Don says, yee. Mom said, oh, for sure, Don, for sure. Don also breaks my heart that he was depressed and hid it so well. I can relate. Absolutely. He hid it very well. You guys have to remember, sometimes the biggest smiles are not necessarily the biggest happiness, right? Sometimes the people with the biggest smiles, they need something that big to cover up how sad they really are inside, because their sadness is 5 to 10 times the size of that smile. And it's sad, man. It's sad. It's sad. And so, yeah, Robin Williams is definitely a guy. When I heard the news about him, I was like, yo, for real? So yeah, absolutely. Felicia says, Dawn, always here for you, girl, if you need to talk. Dawn says, thank you so much, babe. Dawn also said, big facts, D, big facts. John Boy, Jimi Hendrix, my man. Yes. Yes. And see, some people listen to Jimmy and then others hear Jimmy. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, Jimi Hendrix is another dude. And if we're going to go Jimi Hendrix, then we have to bring back Janis Joplin as well. Thank you for the cheers, Mom. I appreciate it. Thank you. Felicia says, Robin Williams explained that before he died, that the saddest people are the ones trying to make others laugh and be happy because they don't want others to feel exactly the same. You are correct on that one. Definitely correct on that. Thank you for the cheers, Mama. So yeah, the Marvin Gaye and Michael Jackson would be mine because I'd love to pick their brains and I'd love to hear them live. See, the thing is that, Mom, and I don't mean any disrespect by what I'm about to say, but the generation that you're in, Mom, probably were able to see greats like James Brown and Marvin Gaye and those guys live. I'm so envious of that because as most of y'all know, I grew up on Motown. Thank you for the cheers. Appreciate it. Most of y'all know that I grew up listening to Motown music, and to me, Motown is the best music ever created. Although I can appreciate rock music, I can appreciate contemporary, I appreciate jazz, definitely jazz, and I love classical music. But Motown to me is my heart. And so I'm jealous, Ma, that you were around during the times where all we're watching now is reruns, right? We're watching reruns. And I would have loved to have been able to go see Marvin Gaye live and not just hear his music, but feel it. You know what I mean? Like back when music wasn't so, I don't want to say smutty. It wasn't smut, but back then they had their own way of talking that was like, it was classy, sexy at the same time, but classy. Kind of like Barry White type style, you know? But yeah, I wish I could have seen it live, man. Charlie Chaplin. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I think you and him are the same height, John. You know, I'm just saying. But yeah, so that's what I would do. That's who I would bring back, and that's why. I like it, y'all. Thank you. Hey, thank you for the cheers. I appreciate it. Let's see. Now, let's see. Thank you, Chris, for sending that in. I appreciate it. My next question. This is sent in by Brendan, not Brandon. Brendan V as in Victor. If you can choose to live without one of your 5 senses, which one would you give up? Oh, that one's easy for me. I would give up my sense of smell. Everything else I need. But my sense of smell is what I would give up. And I know, Tasha, this might be a touchy question, personally for you. Because I empathize and sympathize for your situation. For me, yeah, my sense of smell. I would just go ahead and take that out if I can keep all my other senses. Mom says, yes, I was blessed to have seen Ella Fitzgerald live. Those of us that are so much older, which I don't like the word older, those of us who are so much, may I change it? Those of us who are so much wiser go all the way back to losing Buddy Holly. Oh, I know that was devastating, right? With Richie Vallee, huh? That was with Richie Vallee in the same thing. Or was it Chubby Checker? I don't know. I can't remember, because I think they lost a bet or something, and somebody was supposed to be in the plane too and didn't, and whatever. Anyway, yeah, Buddy Holly. I could imagine so many lost since then in so many different genres. You are correct, and it's sad. But being an optimistic person, there's always a silver lining, even in death. And I think the thing about musicians is, even though their physical body's gone, their energy and their creation and their art is still here, and it'll be forever. And that's a beautiful thing. So John says, I agree, Mom. There's been so many more lost. Absolutely. 100%. So what say you guys? What say you? If there was a sense out of all your senses, which one would you give up? If you had to choose one, if someone came to you, if the government came to you and says, listen, you got to give up one of your senses. Which one's it going to be? Mine, I said, was smelling. Which one would you be? Mom said, exactly. That energy has been picked up by many others and carried on. You're 100%. And that energy also has inspired other artists that probably wouldn't have otherwise been inspired. So that's another beautiful thing about it too, right? So, but yeah. So what senses would you guys give up? That's crazy. That's crazy. Mine would be smell, even though I love smells. I love walking into a bakery. Oh God. I love walking into places. Excuse me. I love walking into places and instantly smelling like something that reminds you of childhood or something like that, in a good way though. Some people's childhood wasn't the best. So, yeah. Get it. That's what I'm saying. Hey. Put the game away. Oh man. I like it. So that would be mine, is the smell. Thank you, Brendan. I appreciate that. Let's see. Ooh, okay. This is by Stephanie S. Ooh, her first name and last name start with the same letter. Okay. If you could take only 3 items, y'all, if you can only take 3 items with you to a deserted island, what would they be? Ooh. Huh. Wow. If you could only take 3 things to a deserted island, what would it be? Tasha said, phone died. What what question are we on? I think this is question 3 or 4. The last question. Oh, so you didn't even hear what I said. Okay. So the last question was, if you had to choose which senses to give up, just one, which would it be? I said my smell. And then I said that I empathize and sympathize for your situation personally, Miss Tasha, because I know what you're going through and stuff like that. So I did not know that this question was coming up, and I mean no not necessarily disrespect. What's the word I'm thinking of? I mean no, I can't think of the word now because I said it earlier, but yeah, mine was the smell. And then this question is, if you're on a deserted island and can only take 3 items with you, what 3 items would they be? What 3 items would they be? One for me would be a good book that I can read over and over and over. Secondly, would be some kind of strand of my favorite vegetable so I can grow more of it. And the third item, if it can be anything, a tent. Because when you're on a deserted island, man, that's like some Survivor stuff, right? You gotta get big old leaves and chop down branches and then get bark, learn how to whittle the stuff, and then tie everything. Nah, man, I'm bringing a tent. I'm bringing a tent. Tasha says, I appreciate that. Thank you, dear. No worries. I don't want anybody to get offended while watching. John said third. I don't know what that's in reference to, my man. Tasha says, I'm going to say taste, because taste goes with smell. Yep, they are connected. It's very true. That's why when you get a stuffed up nose, you can't really taste anything, y'all. For people that don't believe me, go ahead and eat something, but plug your nose. Plug your nose and eat something. And don't unplug your nose until you swallowed it and it's down.
Hello. Thanks for
and
the follow. Taste. You're watching the D Podcast Experience.
Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Taste and smell do go together, though. Plug your nose and try to eat something, you can't taste it. People think it's bullshit, but it's not. So what up, Drano in the building? Thank you, man. I appreciate that for the follow. I don't know why my thing didn't come up though when it did it though. Maybe it did and I just didn't pay attention, but maybe not. I don't know, because that was supposed to.
Hello. Thanks for the follow. You're watching the
see, that's what's supposed to pop up. But I don't know if it popped up on here. So anyway, that right there, that's what was supposed to pop up. But fire starter, flint, machete, and seeds. There you go. See, I'm telling you, you're the Tomb Raider. You're a Tomb Raider chick. Survivor. Tasha says you can lose your taste, but your smell, I think. But if you lose your smell, your taste goes with it. Yes, it does. So you actually lose 2 senses in one. Let's see here. And now what I'm gonna do? That's a good one. That's a good one. Who else? What other 3 what items would you guys bring if you were deserted on an island? Which 3 items would you bring? John says, hey, Leo, what up? Leo is definitely in the building doing a damn thing.
Hello, motherfucker.
What's going on? Mom said flare gun. I like the way Mom thinks. I like that, because you got to alert people. Let them know. Bang, bang. Flare gun. Yo, I'm on this island. Help your boy out. Help your girl out. I appreciate that, Mom. That's awesome. That's an awesome answer. Very awesome answer. Oh my goodness. Wow. Let's see. Leo says machete, cast iron pot. Oh shit, really? Iodine tablets, huh? All right. I get you. I get you. I like that. I like that a lot. Thank you. Hey, appreciate that, man. Thank you, Leo. But thank you for that question too. That's an awesome question. Yeah, that's an awesome question. The three things on an island. All right, next question. Purify the water, make it safe. Absolutely. Boil that stuff. Tasha says she almost chose pot too. Nice. Next question. And I'm sorry, I cannot pronounce the name. I'm assuming it's from maybe a different country or something like that. So if I butcher this, I apologize. Falanda kind of sounds like a name that you'd find somewhere in the hood. Falanda. Yo, Falanda, let me get some ketchup. Falanda says, and I apologize if, thank you for the cheers, Mom. I appreciate it. Again, if I butchered the name Falanda, I'm sorry. Falanda says, if you could have one superpower, what would it be and how would you use it? Wow, that's a good question. If you can have one superpower, what would it be and how would you use it? My superpower would be being able to get people to think outside of their own opinion and see things in a bigger picture. Now, how would I use it? I would use it for people in arguments, for people in higher ups. I would definitely use it for higher ups, presidents, governors, mayors, things like that. Because again, you guys know, for me, the power of communication is huge, man. The right type of communication. So yeah, that would be my superpower. A lot of people would say mind reading, but you wouldn't really want that. Mind reading end up being a curse. It really would. John said knife. Oh no, hold on. Tasha says, but my visual impairment would hinder my hunting. Trapping would be where it's at for me. Absolutely. And trapping is type of a hunting. It's more of a let's reel them in versus go get them type thing. But I prefer trapping versus hunting anyway. Leo says, can survive a long while with no food, but without clean water, 3 days and you're in trouble. Big time, brother. Your body starts seizing on you. It starts seizing. It starts clamoring up. John said he bring a knife, flashlight, and pot. Mom says healing others. Mom, that's a great answer. She would heal others. Leo said teleportation, as long as it means I can teleport things with me. Always stipulations with the superpowers, huh? That's awesome. Teleportation would be cool. It would be cool. And people. Ooh. You might become a villain with that. With power comes much responsibility. Tasha says, whatever, John. You'd bring Oreos, Fireball, and a date. 1,000%. 1,000%. Tasha said, I would use voice. Absolutely. That's a good one, too. I just think anything that can bring people together, that would be my superpower. That would bring superpower. That would be my superpower. Tasha says, oh, that is awesome, Mom. Absolutely. healing others is definitely a superpower. Shout out to all the doctors, nurses, emergency doctors, all in the whole medical field that are doing the right thing and busting their ass to keep us out here having fun doing what we do. So, yes, thank you for that. That's awesome. That is awesome. Leo says, take a whole group of friends to anywhere for a vacation, right? You just like, everybody, I need everybody to join hands right now. Join hands, because we about to get the hell up out of this joint. Moving would be a breeze. Absolutely, it would be a breeze. Mom says, amen to the medical professionals. Absolutely, Ma. Without them, none of us would be walking around, I don't think. So, yeah. That's yeah. That's exactly what it is. Eric says, peace, love, and healing. Absolutely. That would be an awesome superpower to bring peace, love, and healing. World peace would be amazing. Could you imagine world peace? Just for a second. Out of all the drama that's going on just in our own cities, just personally, in our own personal lives, statewide, countrywide, worldwide, imagine if none of it was around and everybody got along. Deals were made fairly. Deals weren't made to fit a certain agenda. You know what I mean? Like, it would be awesome. World peace would be dope. There'd be no starving people, you know? It's still to this day, it boggles my mind that there is multi-billionaires in this building. There's multi-billionaires in the world, and we still have such a huge homeless problem. It boggles my mind. John says, I have Oreos, Fireball, but no date. That's because you scared her off last night, bro, or whatever night you went out on a date. Just saying. But, oh, John, you crack me up, man. You crack me up, man. No date.
Another one.
So that was awesome. That's awesome. I like it. Let's see. So again, I don't know how to pronounce the name, but thank you for the question. I'm not going to butcher it again, just in case if I got it wrong the first time. Okay, so this weird. This is a question. Leo, you must know what my questions are or something. This question is is brought in by Sable. That's an awesome name. Somebody really named their child Sable. Awesome. Sable M as in Mary. Sable says, if you could time travel, would you go to the past or would you go to the future? You know what my answer would be? That's a great question too. You know what my answer would be? I would definitely go. That's a hard one, actually, because you can't change the past, but you can change your future, right? So I think what I would do is I would visit the past. I don't know. That one's tough. John with the middle fingers. Oh, shit. John was like,
The fuck you say to me, you little shit? Oh, shit. Here we go again.
Leo said the future. You would go to the future, huh? Yeah, because you can't change the past. What happens has happened. The future is awesome. Or at least in my opinion, I think the future is going to be awesome with a lot of things. Although there's a lot of people that are scared of the future, but I don't think you can't be scared of the future. You just have to be ready for it. And being ready, I mean, we're going to have to adapt no matter what. The way technology is going and science is going, 20 years from now is going to be a whole nother world from right now. It's just crazy. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be nuts. So if you can travel back, or if you had a time machine, would you go back in time or would you go to the future, y'all? Which one would you do? Which one would you do? That would be awesome. John. John, you cracking me up.
Why you being a dickhead for?
It's all right, John. She'll come back, bro. She'll come back. She'll come back, man. Future or the past? Wow. That's a good question. That's a great question. Huh. Nice. Bring it, bro. I'll square up. Hey.
Hello. Thanks for the follow. You're watching the D.
Thanks for the follow. Appreciate the follow. Appreciate the follow. I got to figure out why my alerts aren't popping up for whatever reason. The bits are coming, but everything else is not. I don't know. Hold on. Maybe I can fix it. No, I don't know. I'll fix it later. I ain't even gonna do it. What's going on, Joe? Hola, good people. Leo, I mean, if it's time travel, in general, visit the past, but focus on the future. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Because, we learn from our mistakes, right? The whole reason why we learn history class, the reason why we learn history is supposedly so we don't make the same mistakes in the future, which hasn't seemed to work out, at least in the last 42 years that I've been alive. So I think there's some people that need to go back through history class, maybe. But yeah, that's what I would do. I would love to go back to the past just so I can learn how to be better in the future. That's me. That's me. All right, guys, next question. Here we go. If you could have the answer to any question, if you can have the answer to any one question, what would it be? Leo said, visit the past to learn. Yes, the real truths of history. 1000%. The real truth of history, not made up BS. Like this is what this is, and you can get the whole complete story. You can get the whole complete story. It's like the whole Abraham Lincoln thing, right? Lincoln freed the slaves and all that. Yeah, his signature helped and he did his thing, but he still didn't believe black people should have a vote. So nobody knows that part about Abraham Lincoln. They just know he helped free the slaves, but you don't know the whole entire thing. So, anyway, so yeah. Is there anything after this life? That's a good question, Leo. That's a good question. And I think the answer for that question is different to a lot of people. My answer would be yes. Some people would say yes, there's, you go to heaven or you go to hell or you do this or you do that. My belief is energy, because we're all energy. And when we pass away, energy is constant. Energy doesn't go away. So the energy has to go somewhere. So I truly believe that our energy does go somewhere else. Regardless where does it go? I don't know. But I know that what we're sitting in right now, these vehicles we call bodies, they're just vehicles. Our energy does go somewhere. Let's see. Joe, I want to know, how does deja vu happen? Because we are reliving something from a past life. Oh, that's a good question that you'd want to know. That's a great question that you want to know. And depending on who you talk to, some people say we live in a matrix. Some people say that deja vu is a clairvoyant type of thing. Some people say that deja vu is something, the reason why we experience it is because we have done it. The exact same conversation that we're having right now, down to the very pause of my words right there, has been done a million times over and over and over, because some people say that there's parallel universes that go on and on and on, and we've done this 1,000,001 times, and we just keep doing it. So that would be an awesome that's an awesome question. Hey, appreciate that. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. But that would be the answer I want. Is there an after this life? That's a good question, Leo. I think a lot of people want to know that. A lot of people ask that question. What's one question that you want to know the answer to? Just one question. I think what my question would be is, what's our purpose? What is our purpose as a human race? Not as Dwayne as he is, or not as Paul as he is, or not as, John how he is. I'm talking about what is our purpose here? That would be the question. John says to Joe, I think deja vu is something that happens in the future. Could be. Tasha says, the other day I had a deja vu before it happened. Yeah. Joe says, John, interesting. Tasha also says, in other words, I know that it's going to happen in the future and it's going to feel like deja vu. First time for that particular one. Yeah, it's crazy, man. Deja vu is a crazy one. And then, you have some people say that deja vu is just a neurological miscommunication in the brain, with certain neurons firing and other certain neurons not, but that's, who knows. I'm sorry. I keep calling you Joe because it says Joe in the name. And so I just pick out something and say Joe. I'm horrible with names because I don't want to be like SWT Joe, GIA says. Then I'd sound like that TTS thing that reads out all your stuff. John says, yes, Tasha, that's a better explanation. Absolutely. What would you like to be called? Instead of Joe, please tell me, because I don't want to offend. Oh, Sweet Georgia. I got you. Sweet Georgia. Oh, I like that. Sweet Georgia. Georgia Peach. All right. Next question. Here's one from Christopher B. If you could master one skill you don't have right now, what would that skill be? Her name is Nikki. Okay. All right. What's up, Nikki? My bad. I just saw Joe and I was like, hey, what up? What's up, Nikki? Thank you for the chairs. I appreciate it, y'all. Thank you so much. I don't know if I have, hold on. Do I even have, yeah, there's my alert box. Alert box ain't working. Oh, my emote wall ain't working. Hey, yeah, see, it's coming up on here. But I just don't see it. Oh well, the bits are cheering. Cheer the bits. I love it. Blacksmithing. Leo says blacksmithing. Really? Hey. Tasha says, I feel that I know our purpose. We don't have enough time in this stream for it, though. Well, I'm glad that you at least have that. You have the thought. You have the hypothesis of your opinion. I like it. Blacksmithing. Okay. Nikki's laughing. Mom says, wasn't sure how you spell Nikki. Hey, she says, hey, with the cheers. I like it. Thank you, Nikki. I appreciate it. Nikki at Mom, it is with 2 Ks, but long as you don't call me late for dinner, I'll accept what I'm called. That's the truth right there. Don't call me late to dinner, because if you do, I'm going to be angry, and that's not good. That's awesome. So yeah, if you guys can master one skill that you don't have now, what would it be? Leo said blacksmithing, which would be awesome. Tasha said, I bring my singing up. Oh, I'd bring my singing up to my satisfaction. Absolutely. Big says rebooting computer. I hear you, B. Getting ready to go live. No worries. I'll probably I'll probably go over a little bit, but when I get done, I'll definitely raid your station. Gotta show love to my brother over there. Nikki says, my pimp hand. Gotta keep my pimp hand strong, you know what I'm saying?
Let me smash.
Let me smash. That's crazy, man. John says, well, damn, I'm late for dinner. I'm late for dinner, Nikki. Okay. Tasha says, or I'd master all the musical instruments, including my own voice. I love that one. I play all brass instruments. You know, when you're in grade school and they ask you if you want to play the recorder or the clarinet, I said both. I didn't end up liking the clarinet. Wind instruments are a little bit different, or woodwind instruments or whatever. I love brass instruments, so I fluently play a few brass instruments: trumpet, E-flat trumpet, sousaphone, tuba, baritone, trombone, of course, jazz trombone, short slide trombone, 4-keyed baritone. I love all brass instruments. I'm a band nerd, y'all. What can I say? I love it. Love it. Nikki says at John, you're never too late, boo thang. Just don't admit I called you that to anyone. Hey, it's a secret between us and everybody who watches this in the future. No worries. No, no worries at all. Just, you know, what's a secret between a few thousand people, huh? Just saying. Let's see, Nikki. Now watch Dwayne tell all these people on me. Hey, girl, listen. You'll get to know that if it ain't my business, it ain't my business. I dip out quick. Anytime there's drama, anytime there's anything that ain't got nothing to do with me, pew, I'm out. I ain't got nothing to do with it. John's laughing at Nikki. Tasha says, I'm about flute, harmonica, cello, and piano. Nice. My Nana, my grandmother, who I always call my Nana, she always says that I had piano fingers, or have piano fingers, because my hands are big, my fingers are long. And so keyboards, you know, I know chords and stuff like that, but I can't play it like Pops does. I can't play it like Paul's dad does. Paul's dad's a genius, and that's another energy thing, because his energy that he has through his keyboards affects me in a way that just, I love jamming with him, and I can't wait to do it again. John says, I need to learn computer shit, then I can finish my associates for CNC machining. All right, that's what's up. Mom says trombone was Tip's instrument through being music major at Cal State. Hey, Long Beach also played quite a lot with the bigger rock bands with full horn sections in the 60s and 70s. That's what I miss, Mom. That's what I miss right there. Thank you for bringing that up. I miss big band shows. Big band in Portland used to have big band clubs back in the day, and big band clubs, man. Oh my gosh, Jesus, kids, do we love music? Okay. The kids would have loved it. Would have loved it. That's awesome. That's super awesome. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Music is amazing, right? Tip top trombone for Beacock's music when we first moved up here. Are you serious? I don't know how much time I spent at Beacock's Music. For people that live locally here in Vancouver, not Canada, but Vancouver, Washington, or in Washington State, or in Portland, Beacock's Music. There used to be one up on Mill Plain. It's a church now. They turned it into kind of like a church, and I don't know how many hours upon hours I spent at Beacock's Music. When I was in middle school at McLaughlin Middle School, my teacher was Mr. Obenauer, one of the best band teachers ever. And then, of course, I had the great Mr. Iafrati. the Mr. Euphrates was a drill sergeant, but the dude was one of the nicest dudes on the planet. We were in the band I was in when I was in high school at Fort Vancouver High School. We were in the movie Mr. Holland's Opus with Richard Dreyfuss, and Richard Dreyfuss actually got to speak with Mr. Euphrates to kind of get an insight on, you know, how band leaders are, and it was awesome. It was just a great experience. And I was so blessed to be able to be taught by one of the greatest music teachers that I know anyway, Mr. Euphrates. Shout out to Mr. Euphrates, doing the damn thing. Mr. Italiano himself, or no, Sicilian. So yeah, I love it. John, I can't wait to hear Pops play again and in person. Absolutely. Mom says, oh, I remember that movie and that Fort Vancouver was in it. Yes, ma'am. We were in it. But check this out. So in high school, like I've always been a big dude, right? A big dude who can move really well. That's why I was good at football. And so in the movie of Mr. Holland's Opus, we used Jefferson High School's band uniforms. But because Jefferson High School didn't have a band uniform big enough for me, I got to be a football player in the movie. So I know exactly where I'm at in the movie for like 0.5 seconds. I could see myself running across the screen behind Richard Dreyfuss. That's my claim to fame. I love it. So it was a great movie too, by the way. Awesome movie. If you guys haven't seen it, it's a great movie. It's old, but it's amazing. Mr. Holland's Opus. Please go check it out. Yeah. John says, sadly, they're not around anymore. Are you talking about Beacock's music, John? Yeah, Beacock's is still around. It's just moved. If you're talking about Beacock's, I agree with you, Mama. I agree with you. It is still around. All right, guys. I'm gonna move on to the last question. And the last question. Ooh, this is a great question. Lyle, by Lyle. Not too many people I know named Lyle, like Lyle Alzado. Lyle F, as in Frank. If you can change one event from history, what would it be? Huh. If you can change one event from history, what would it be, guys? Let's see. John says on Mill Plain. No, it's not on Mill Plain anymore. Tasha, we went on a field trip to that movie in 5th grade. Thank you for making me feel old. I appreciate it. Nice. Let's see. I want to watch it again and find you. Good luck. Mom says Tip was just there in the last couple weeks. Lyle, love it. Look at you. Miss Tasha got some brains. I like it. Mom says one tragic wreck. Yep. Dawn, my current living situation. Hey. One tragic wreck. Yep. I know what you're talking about, Mom. And I tell you what, I would agree with you on that. And absolutely. And I know Paul would like to change that event as well. Don says, my current living situation. Well, the cool thing about that is, Don, is we have the ability in some capacity to change it. Maybe not to what we really want, but you know what, Don? You keep working hard, keep doing what you're doing in the situation will hopefully work itself out. And in the meantime, you got nothing but positive vibes and prayers coming from me. So please keep your head up and keep going. Keep going. Let's see. Ooh, Tasha, the original sin. That's one rule or one law you would change. Okay. Thank you, Felicia, for the cheers. Thank you. John says, oh, okay. I thought they closed. My mom's husband is a big music freak. Shout out to all the music freaks in the building. Mom says off of 164th, just south of Mel Plain. Yep. Leo, European invasion of the Americas. Okay. You would change that, huh? That's what's up. Leo. I see you. John says, okay, gotcha, Mom. I didn't know they had moved. Yeah, they moved a while ago, bud. Dawn says, I think I just wish I knew what would happen. The stress of the unknown is a killer. You know what, Dawn? I'm going to tell you, and this is kind of off subject. When we worry about things of the unknown, that means we worry about a lot of things we can't control, and it'll drive us crazy. It will drive us crazy. You just have to have hope and faith that the future is going to be bright. That's all we can really go off of, because as human beings, what we usually tend to do is think the negative way, right? Like, I don't know what my future is going to be. It's probably going to be the same shit that I'm in now. And it's just a mental mind state, right? It's a mental mind state of how we look at things and how we react to the situation, not only the situation that we're in, but the situation that is coming and when we don't know. But just remember one thing, though. If there's nothing that you do remember that I say, please remember this: you are not your situation. So anytime you start to feel down about yourself, I tell Paul this too, and he'll tell you too, you are not your situation. Okay, you know who you are. You're not your situation. It's going to get better, I promise. I promise you. It is a killer, though. The unknown is a killer. Leo said, we got this, love. Dawn. Bam. John says, you're older than dirt, bro. Hush. Hush, man. All right? I ain't older than dirt. Get out of here. Tasha says, I would change the fact that Adam joined Eve in her sin when she ate the forbidden fruit. Had he corrected her instead, the entire world would not be this way. Hey, that's a good thing to want to change. Now, of course, playing devil's advocate, no pun intended, to your example. You like that? Playing devil's advocate, had she not been into that, we wouldn't understand the consequences of doing things that we shouldn't, if that makes sense. It's a big lesson to learn. It's a huge lesson that we had to learn. And, but I can definitely understand the wanting the change of that. I can definitely understand that. Leo said, facts. Don says, yep, going pretty crazy over here. You know what? We all go crazy a little bit. No worries. We're all in our own little loony bin, right? It just depends on how much padding are on the walls, baby. Nikki says, you are not older than dirt at all, Dwayne. You're just old enough to have gangbanged with the Flintstones.
Got him!
Well, yabba dabba do, you know what I'm saying? Yabba dabba do then. Yo, that's crazy. That's crazy, man. But yeah, if you can change one, was it a law or was it just a thing in history? If you could change, if you can change one event from history, what would that be? For me, if I can change one event, see, that's a hard one for me. That's a hard one for me to answer because the things that I would want to change, if I did, we wouldn't have awareness now. One of the things I would change is the assassination of Martin Luther King. The assassination of anybody trying to preach equality, actually. But definitely Martin Luther King, because he's somebody I would like to sit down and talk to. But I don't know. There's a lot of events I would definitely change. The explosion of the Challenger, when the Challenger explodes. I think it was the Challenger that exploded with the 7 people on it. I remember being in grade school and watching it in the classroom and watching my teacher break down in tears when the Challenger blew up. And so that event kind of sticks with me. Yeah. That's one of them that I would definitely that's one of them I would definitely change. But it's crazy. But I'm more thick than older, you know what I'm saying?
Damn, boy. Damn, boy, he's thick. Boy, that's a thick ass boy. Damn.
He thick. 9/11, Tasha, yes. 9/11 I would definitely change 100%. But we know that shit's an inside job though. At least that's my opinion. Just my opinion. I would definitely change that though, yes. John says, I'm dead. Nikki, I wanted to meet Malcolm X. I want to know how he commanded that much power that scared folks back in the day. Oh yeah, absolutely, Tasha, the Holocaust. Yes, I would change that as well. You'd like to meet Malcolm, how he commanded that much power that he scared folks back in the day. In my opinion, how he wielded so much power was, for one, his communication skills. He was able to get people on the same page through rational, logical thinking. And when you get a group of people that were once blind, but now they could see, now we're all going in the same direction. And when you have people that believe in somebody and believe in their integrity, believe in their character, believe in their words, that's a pretty powerful person. So Malcolm X is awesome. That's awesome. That's super awesome.
Another one.
That's right. Nikki, Tower 7 proves that was an inside job. Again, I have my own opinions on it. I would agree. I would agree with you. But again, those are my opinions. I want to know of JFK. Okay. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. I want to know of JFK. Okay. If you can change one thing, that would, his assassination would be it. That's what's up. John also says, I agree, Tasha. 9/11, my mom was on a plane at that moment. Well, hopefully she wasn't on one of those two planes. Because that would totally suck right there, wouldn't it? That would suck. Also, I got to get like my channel points and all that stuff working too, because I don't think my channel points is working at all. Yeah, that's crazy. If I could change one event, if I can do that, that would be awesome. Tasha says LOL. So yeah, the funny thing is, guys, is with all these time travel and all this, if you can change this or change that, all those questions that are like that, do you guys understand and realize that we're in a position right now where we can change our future for the better? We can totally change our future for the better right now. But in order to change our future, we have to learn about the ugly past, but we have to learn about the truthful ugly past, not just the parts that they want us to know. It took me a long time to get over the school system, as far as elementary school and middle school and even some in high school before the internet. I used to get frustrated because I feel like I was bamboozled. I was lied to. And it's not that I was lied to, but I just felt that there was information being kept from me from the big picture. Just like that Abraham Lincoln thing. It's like, I just feel like there was so much more I could have learned. But then again, playing devil's advocate, I see things on both sides. The teachers were just teaching us what they were told to teach us, right? And they were teaching us the best way they could with the assets that they had. But I still think we could have learned a little more about truthful stuff. So it's crazy. It's insane. But I honestly wish we were told the truth when we were younger. You know what I mean? Just in those type of things. So anyway, guys, Biggs just became live about 10 minutes ago. I wanted to get on here, do another successful Q&A. You guys are awesome. I don't know. I mean, doing this again, as you guys know, this is therapeutic for me. Because I always have a lot of thoughts, and I do have a lot of opinions in my brain on certain things. But I also know when to keep my mouth closed. I also know when just to observe, and then I also know when to mind my business. And I'm very good at all three of those, as far as especially minding my business. So if someone comes up to me and says, "Oh, did you hear about this? Or did you see this? Or did you?" Nope, sure didn't, because it don't have nothing to do with me. Especially if it has to do with drama. I just don't deal with it. But I will say that this streaming, this stuff right here, the Q&As or the Lockdown Chronicles, well, these are all Lockdown Chronicles on YouTube. Actually, if you guys want to see my other streams, these streams get uploaded on my YouTube channel, guys, a few days later. Now I'm kind of backed up. I have about 6 or 7 videos to upload, to go through and edit for YouTube, because YouTube only allows certain things or whatnot. But yeah, if you guys want to, check this out on YouTube or my photography pages on Facebook, those are all my links right there. So please do so. Also, this is my boy Big stuff right here. Also, this is my girl Kiwi stuff right here. Please go check her out. And also, this is for the homegirl Miss Nolan. Please go check her out as well if you can. I just want to show love, guys. I just want to show love to everybody and get their links in so we all can grow, Oh, hydrate, Don. Thank you, Don. I didn't even know if they were working or not. Thank you. I greatly appreciate that. Yes, John said the assassination of JFK. Eric says, okay, back. Got my 20 minutes in. Eric, you're awesome, dude. Eric, you're awesome, bro. Good job. Good freaking job, man. Kids, how do you guys feel about Eric working out? Hey, John, they love it. Hey, Eric, they love it. They love it. Hey, man, thank you. I appreciate you, Eric. Good to see you on here, man, and following and just tuning in. I appreciate all you guys. Don, thank you. I love the Q&A sessions as well. Again, if you guys want any kind of my opinions on any kind of questions or whatever, please, the dpcexperience@gmail.com. That is, sorry, my eyes always get dry in the corners. The dpcexperience@gmail.com. Hey, thank you very much for the cheers. I appreciate it, y'all. I want to make sure to get all the comments in. John says, my mom was on a plane to Texas when the whole 9/11 happened. Good thing she wasn't on that plane. That's awesome. And hey, thank you all. Appreciate that. Eric says, love, peace, and happiness. That's what I'm talking about. Tasha, I'm probably going to go live later tonight, maybe 10ish. Let me know. I'll support always. Eric, thank you so much for those bits and cheers, man. I appreciate it. Felicia, thank you so much. And Tasha, Eric, who was your biggest motivator? Huh? Tasha with the cheers and the hearts. Thank you. And then, of course, Eric says, you.
My name is Jeff.
My name is Jeff. So anyways, guys, thank you so much. I love y'all. Hey, the cheers. I love them. Tasha says, you're doing good. I appreciate it. So everybody that's in chat, thank you guys. Everybody that's watching this on YouTube, thank you for the support, man. We're over here small streaming, just doing the damn thing, trying to get this to grow a little bit. So if you can maybe spread the word, share something, whatever, I'll do the same for you guys. But you're doing good. Eric says, and Dwayne, and for me. Hey, I dig it. So yeah, guys, I'm out of here. Thank you once again for tuning in to the D Johnson. If you feel like it, there's the Venmo, there's the Cash App. throw some tips. Doesn't matter. Whatever. If I don't see you beforehand, happy holidays. I will be streaming tomorrow. Again, my schedule's on my About page, so please look it up. I'll be here tomorrow again, 5:30 Pacific Standard Time. And other than that, guys, you've been awesome. I'm out of here. I'm glad you guys are a part of the Johnson family. And I feel like I'm accepting an award I didn't expect. So anyway, guys, I love y'all. Love yourself so we can love others. All right. Be good, everybody. I will say this, more love, less conflict. All right. Tasha says, cool stream, D. Thank you. Yes, definitely visit later. I'm slipping and dipping. Love you too, Felicia. Thank you guys so much. Mom, thank you. Leo, thank you. Melissa, thank you. Nikki, thank you. I'll never call you Joe again. John, who else? Mom. Please tell Tip I said what's up. Tell Pops I said hello. Paul, thank you for tuning in. Thank you, everybody. I know I'm going to miss people, and I don't mean to. It's all love. I promise. So yeah, we'll see you guys over. If you're gonna follow the raid or whatnot, that's awesome. If not, please have a great holiday season. Make somebody smile, give somebody a hug if you can, with masks and gloves on, of course, and all that kind of stuff. So please guys, be kind to each other. Okay, be kind to each other. I am gonna raid, even though this sign's gonna come up that says keep calm, it's never goodbye, it's always see you later. I'm going to raid, so you guys stay on for a second. Let me actually get this going. There we go. And then I'm gonna hit it and we'll be up out of here. All right, guys, love you. Love yourself so we can love others. Peace.